Hi, I'm Kendra Rohrbaugh, here to bring you the MoveWell workout of the month for July. As always, we're going to jump right into the workout, so if you're not warmed up, pause the video, go get a quick warm-up, and come right back. Remember, each movement comes with a make it harder and a make it easier variation. If you want to make the movements easier, keep your eyes on Stephanie. She'll show you what to do. And if you want to make the movements harder, keep your eyes on Amelia. She's got the make it harder variation. All right, let's get started. We begin with a tap back. Give yourself a little bit of room behind you. Bend your knees slightly and contract your abs. We punch overhead and tap back. Begin. Make a fist with your hands so that your shoulders get a little bit of work. Keep your eyes on Stephanie if you want to make it easier. She's punching directly in front of her shoulders. Amelia's got a little hop in her step and she's punching overhead. You can set the pace on this one. Make it faster or slower based on how you feel today. Rest. Prisoner squat with a rotation. Place your hands behind your head and step out to the side. Ready? Begin. We squat and step together, rotate in the same direction that you came from. Then go the other way. Squat and step together, rotate. Stephanie's making it easier by taking out the rotation. Amelia is making it a little bit more challenging by lifting her knee on the rotation and managing her balance. Notice that this rotation happens with the upper torso only. So my toes, knees, and hips stay pointed straight ahead, but my trunk rotates. Rest. Figure 8 knee raise. Ready? Begin. Notice that we're bringing our fist down towards the leg that is lifted. Stephanie's making this one a little bit easier by keeping her arms lower and not lifting her knees as high. Amelia's going with a straight leg kick to make it harder. Rest. Squat with a reverse lunge. Ready? Begin. Do one squat, step back into a lunge. Do another squat, lunge back with the other leg. Do your best to alternate legs on the lunges. Notice that Stephanie's making this one a little bit easier by working on her reverse lunge only. Amelia's taking the intensity up by doing a wide, narrow jump squat in between each lunge. Rest. Repeat our butt kick. Stand with your feet just a little bit wider than your hips. We'll do 4 kicks with one leg and 4 kicks with the other. Ready? Begin. Notice that Stephanie's making this a little bit less intense by just doing an alternating butt kick. Amelia's got a little bit of a hop in her step to take the intensity up. Whichever version you choose, you can customize the intensity by speeding up or slowing down. Be sure to use your arms. Rest. Stable skater. Again, stand with your feet just a little bit wider than your hips. Bend your knees and sit into a half squat. Imagine you're speed skating, but your feet are stuck to the ground. We just use our arms and our core. Ready? Begin. Stephanie's making this just a little bit easier by standing a little higher and keeping the arm movements a little bit lower. Amelia's getting her legs involved. Try to bend your knees slightly. Keep your abs engaged and feel the work in your shoulders too. Really imagine you're trying to get somewhere with your arms. Rest. Lateral plank walk. We're going down to the ground into a plank. We'll take 2 steps in one direction and then 2 steps in the other direction. Ready? Begin. You'll notice it helps to kind of cross your arms over instead of moving the same arm and same leg at the same time. Stephanie's working on an isometric plank, and she's taken the hand walk out. Make it a little easier, and you can put your knees down too with that plank if you want. Amelia's made it a little bit harder by doing a kneeling push-up before she changes directions. Rest. Crossbody back extension. Lie down on your belly. Get your arms out long in front, and we'll alternating lifting right arm and left leg, and then left arm, right leg. Ready? Begin. Put your hands in a position so that your pinkies are down and your thumbs are up. Use the muscles in your low, middle, and upper back to initiate the movement. Keep your eyes down to protect your neck. Notice that Stephanie's come up to all fours, and she's working on a dynamic bird dog instead. Amelia has added a side reach with the lift. You don't have to go very far with that, just a little reach out to the side before you reset. Be sure you're breathing. Rest. Isometric kick-out crunch. Lie all the way back, place your hands lightly behind your head, and then lift your head, neck, and shoulders slightly. We're gonna hold that right there. Keep your abs engaged. Extend one leg and then the other leg. Begin. Notice how that leg extension is low to the floor. Stretch your leg out long and low to the floor, and then trade legs without lifting or lowering your upper body. Get right where it is. Amelia's added a reach with her arm or opposite arm to make it harder. And Stephanie's working on a bent knee crunch. Be sure that you're breathing. Rest. V-sit rollback. If you have a towel, grab it and fold it into a little tight square. Place it between your knees and don't let it drop. Extend your arms in front. We roll halfway back and then sit back up. Keep your heels down. Ready? Begin. Notice that Stephanie has made this a little bit easier by just leaning back and holding the V-sit, keeping her heels anchored to the ground. Amelia has added an oblique twist to make the work a little bit more challenging. Her heels are anchored to the ground as well. Only roll back as far as you can go before you start to round your back and shoulders. You've gone too far. If you feel a tug in your hips and your low back, stay a little bit more upright. Rest.
So I say jump, I jump to a jump. Oh, I say jump, I jump to a jump. It might just make you feel better. It might just make you feel strong. It might just take you somewhere that you never would have thought. It might just set you free. It might just take you higher. It might just take you somewhere that you never could. You never could. You never could foresee. What are you waiting for? 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 Jump, jump to a jump. Oh, I say jump, jump to a jump. It might just make you feel better. Hey, hey, hey. Something's left unsaid. A better left right there. Some things you can't fix. A better left unbroken. Some things are for a reason. Some things are for the best. Something good might happen to you if you give it all. Give it all your best. So I say, what are you waiting for? 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 Jump, jump to a jump. Oh, I say jump, jump to it. 'Cause it might just make you feel better.
All right, back to tap backs. Give yourself a little space. Ready? Begin.
Jump to it. Oh, I say jump, jump to it, jump. Oh, I say jump, jump to it.
Remember, make a fist with your hands and really punch with intention so you can get your whole body involved. You set the pace. Make it faster if you feel good. Slow it down if you need to. Rest. Prisoner squats with a rotation. Ready? Begin. In the squat, remember that you're bending your knees and lowering your hips, but you're keeping your head and your shoulders lifted. So be sure to keep your eyes straight ahead and don't fold in half, bend your knees and sit low. The rotation comes from the upper torso only. So keep your knees, your hips pointed straight ahead. Rest. Figure 8 knee raise. Ready? Begin. Make your arms nice and long. Make the arm movements as big as you're willing to. Get your whole body involved. Be sure that you're breathing and keep your abs engaged. March a little smaller if you want to make it easier. Kick your legs out straight to make it harder. Rest. Squat with a reverse lunge. Ready? Begin. Rest. Repeater butt kick. Ready? Begin. Remember, you can make this easier by doing a single alternating butt kick like Stephanie. If you're doing the repeater, count your own reps. Do 4 in one direction and then change sides. Be sure to use your arms. Get your whole body involved. Rest. Stable skater. Set your feet out wide. Bend your knees into a little half squat and use your arms. Ready? Begin. Be sure that your core is engaged. Tighten up through your abs and keep breathing. Rest. Lateral plank walk, down to the floor. Ready, begin. Remember that it may help to do a little crossover walk with your hands. Part of this is about balance and coordination, so don't get discouraged if it feels awkward at first. That's part of it. Prioritize your form and try not to rush this. Go slow if you need to in order to do it right. Rest. Cross-body back extension. Lie face down, extend your arms and legs, thumbs up. Ready? Begin. Think about keeping your back nice and long and your neck in line with your spine. So you're gazing down at the floor or at the mat, using your back muscles to initiate the movement. It's not a very big move. You're kind of close to the floor. Rest. Isometric kick-out crunch. Lie all the way back with your knees bent. Hands lightly behind your head, elbows out wide. Activate your abs, tuck your pelvis, and then lift your upper torso slightly. Ready, begin. Make sure you're not pulling on your neck and your head. Let your abdominals do the work to keep your body in position. Breathe. Rest. V-sit roll back. Grab your towel if you have it, fold it into a little square, put it between your knees, and don't let it go. Ready? Begin. Remember, if you're rolling back, only go back as far as you can without rounding your back and your shoulders or feeling a tug in your hips and your low back. Keep your heels anchored to the floor. Rest. Round 3, we start with tap backs. Ready? Begin. Rest. Prisoner squat with rotations. Ready? Begin. Rest. Figure 8 knee raise. Ready? Begin. Rest. Okay, squat with a reverse lunge. Ready? Begin. Rest. Repeat our butt kick. Ready? Begin. Remember, you count your reps, make it as big as you want, as fast as you want, slow as you need to, depending on how you feel today. Rest. Stable skater. Feet a little bit wider than your hips. Bend into that little half squat. Brace your abs. Ready, begin. Rest. Lateral plank walk. Come on down to the mat. Ready? Begin. Remember, we're quality over quantity here. So take your time, work on your form. Don't worry about rushing it. Rest. Crossbody back extension. Let's lie flat on our fronts. Extend your arms. Ready? Begin. Notice in Stephanie's bird dog, the make it easier version, she's in all fours. She's keeping her back long and flat and only lifting as far as she can go before her hips or her shoulders start to tilt or her back sways. If you've chosen that bird dog, be really aware of where your spine is. Try not to lift too high. Keep your hips and shoulders in line. Rest. Isometric kick out crunch. Lie all the way back with your knees bent. Light support behind your head. Ready, begin. Rest. V-sit, roll back. Bend your knees. If you've got a towel, put it between your knees and don't drop it. Ready? Begin. Sometimes it helps to coordinate your breath. Exhale as you roll back and inhale as you sit up. Helps you to remember to breathe. Rest. And that's it. I hope you had a great workout. Remember to take some time to stretch, and we'll see you next time.